Welcome to another episode, an exciting episode of the Jimmy and Jacko Show. I'm Jimmy, aka Intergalactic Abyssal Space Potato. And joining me is my kitty co-host, Jacko. Big Sleepy. That very expressive tail in there. We're gonna be rating some Mega Man games. Should be a good time. Let's see if I can get. There we go. That's good. This is good. I like this. This is fire. So I'm talking about Mega Man real quick. We're gonna rank the games from my favorite to most not favorite. But most of the Mega Man games are good and at worst decent. Put some respect on his name. Without further ado, my Mega Man ranking / tier list. I guess I could do the tiers at the same time. Kinda easy, really. My first and favorite Mega Man game. Believe it or not, it's not 2 and it's not 3. It's 4. That's right, Mega Man 4. That's my favorite Mega Man game of all time. I think Mega Man 4 is peak. I think it has some of the best music. Some of the cooler robot masters. My favorite robot master is in Mega Man 4, that being Pharaoh Man. One of the coolest stages, one of the coolest themes, one of the coolest looking bosses. He was before his time. He's like a Mega Man X character in Mega Man. Just look at him, he looks like an X character, really. It also introduced the Mega Buster, which was by far the best thing that ever happened to the Mega Man series. Made it a lot more accessible, a lot more playable, and a lot more fun. I don't think there's any boss in this game that's not cool. Let's see, maybe Dustman. And you know what? For a guy that's main thing is to pick up junk, garbage, and dust, he still looks decent enough. But let me think. Dive Man looks cool. Ring Man looks cool. Bright Man's lame. Okay, you got Bright Man, he's lame. Dustman kind of lame, but I still like him, like in an ironic way. Dive Man was cool. Drill Man, cool. Toad Man. He's like that comic relief boss. I fuck with Toad Man. He's got a great theme song too. You know what I'm saying? This shit went hard, dude. Next on the list, again, this is gonna be probably a hot take. I don't know, call me crazy, and I know, chunky Mega Man isn't for everyone, but Mega Man 7. Woo! I don't think there's a single bad robot master in Mega Man 7. Music, all of it's good, just about. I can't really think of too many bad tracks on the game. The Super Nintendo version, so it's 16-bit. You had the beat, you had the armor, you had cool pickups. It was a bit of a Megavania. You could go back and search for things. Proto Man makes a guest appearance. Gotta get past chunky Mega Man, people put on weight, they have hard times. Mega Man was having hard times, alright? Mega Man X came out, he was 1,000 times better, and Mega Man was just like, what am I gonna do? He sat down with Ben and Jerry, and he had some serious discussions. And a lot of ice cream. And then Mega Man 7 came along, and Mega Man was like, bitch, I'm still here, even when I'm fat. Turbo Man, one of the coolest bosses in Mega Man history. Freeze Man, also one of the coolest bosses in Mega Man history. Shade Man, one of the coolest Mega Man bosses in Mega Man history. Slash Man, very cool. Junk Man, even he looks cool. For a guy, again, a junk character, looks good. Cloud Man, kind of like Toad Man. He's just that funny fat guy that you gotta have, like in the Ginyu Squad, the guy with the eyeball. Burst Man's pretty lame. There's gotta be another boss, but he's probably so good, that's why I don't remember him. So the Wily Stage 1 music? The Wily Stage 1 music? Come on, bro. Give it up for Mega Man 7. Because Mega Man 4, Mega Man 7, I would say are like S-tier Mega Man games. Ain't that right, Jacko? And now a word from our sponsor. We have no sponsor. Give me money. Help me feed this cute cat. Please. Look at him. He's adorable. Oh my god. Don't you want to help feed Kitty? Help feed Kitty. Love the sponsors. Thanks. Always out here doing God's work. My next, and it's funny that I picked this game, but it's just so good that even though I don't beat it whenever I play it, I still really like it that much. And that's Mega Man 3. I don't always beat it when I sit down to play it because this is like a monumentally long Mega Man game. Probably one of the longest, or at least it feels like it. What I like about Mega Man 3 is it introduced the slide, and it introduced Mega Man's homie brother, Proto Man. aka Blues in Japanese, which I always thought was weird because Proto Man's red. If I made a guy named Blues, I'd make him blue. I don't know, call me crazy. But whatever, I digress. I digest. Mega Man 3 is just really good. It has really good music. It has really good stage design. It introduced Rush, the Rush Jet. And that's another thing I forgot to mention about Mega Man 4 real quick. It has Rush Submarine. Are you insane? Rush Submarine is goated. Anyway, back to Mega Man 3. Mega Man 3 has the best version of Rush Jet, which is also important to point out. Proto Man, you had the little mini-boss battles in the middle of the stage. You had good bosses. Again, I'm trying to think, who are the home? What's the lineup? You got Gemini Man, cool. Magnet Man, cool as shit. You had Snake Man, cool as shit. Hard Man, kind of funny but cool in his own way. Needle Man's cool. Shit, who else is in this game? Spark Man is cool. Who else is in this game, bro? Come on, you almost got it. You got 6 out of 8. That's not bad. I'm not gonna go too crazy over it, but that's not bad. The problem is you have to like beat Mega Man 2 again in these very long, arduous stages, and then you go through like a Wily Castle. It's a gauntlet. It just feels long. I don't even know if it really is that long, but it feels like it's long. Probably because you're revisiting stages that you're already on and they're like 2 times the size. I'm going to put Mega Man 3 in the A tier, and the only reason it doesn't go into S tier is because of the end game. It's just just kind of drags on a bit. 4th slot. There she is. Everybody was waiting. They said, when's this prick going to pick Mega Man 2? There you go. I got it. It's in the 4th spot, Mega Man 2. I don't like that Mega Man still has that little like ice slide effect when you stop running. This was like the last game to do that, thank God. No charge shot. It's Mega Man though, you know, it's solid. It's Mega Man 2. Has one of the best baseline Wily Castle themes in the world. You know, like some of the most iconic and coolest bosses. You got Quick Man, of course, Bubble Man's lame, but in a fun way. Heat Man, one of the coolest designs in the series. He's a Zippo lighter, for God's sakes. And Crash Man, sick. Did I say Flash Man already? I don't remember, but he's sick too. Oh, Woodman, he's that lame comic relief character. You gotta have him. Airman, I guess you could have 2 comic relief characters. Why the hell not? And I don't remember that last one, but he must be so iconic. That's why I can't remember him. It's also had that annoying dragon fight, which kind of brings the points down a bit. That dragon fight's annoying as fuck. Even to this day, revisiting Mega Man 2 is like, oh, I gotta do that one part. You know, I have no consistency with it. But there's probably a way to be consistent. Oh, thank God. Change your position. My arm's starting to hurt. Now, in the 5th slot, I had trouble kind of picking between 8 and 6, but in the end, I went with 8. 8 has, you know, some stylized anime cutscenes, really comedic, so bad it's good voice acting. It's got some of the cooler bosses, like Sword Man's pretty cool, Clown Man, kind of a clown, but in a good way. Yeah, Gum Grenade Man! There's a lot of good stuff about Mega Man 8. Some of the stages are kind of gimmicky, which I thought was kind of annoying. Like, there's a lot of gimmicks in this game, and it even carries over into the Wily levels, like jump, and slide. Or there's, like, parts of the game where it becomes, like, Gradius. You know, so I respect them for trying new things and trying new things with the level design, but really, just give me Mega Man levels, bro. Mega Man's popular because Mega Man is Mega Man, not because I want to play Gradius. If I want to play Gradius, I'll play Gradius, Darius. But don't give me this bullshit in my Mega Man game. Get it the fuck out, okay? Show me a little fucking respect. I've been here for 7 games, you idiots. What do you think I come here for? You think I come for the shooter? You think I come for the shmup? I don't come for the shmup. Although, there are some lame characters in this. Like, you got Frost Man, kind of lame. I guess he's just like a big refrigerator. Who else is this? There's some lamos in this game for sure. Grenade Man and Burst Man look a little too similar. Bass and the dog get some fire shit going on in this game. Some good fights between Mega Man and Forte or Bass, whatever you want to call him. Now, Mega Man 8 was fun for trying out new things. There was like a shop where you could like change your type of buster and stuff. You could shoot like a piercing laser or shoot an arrow or like a split shot, I even think there was. I can't recall. Now, the next game is Mega Man 6. Now, Mega Man 6, I felt like was like this perfect... It's like right in the middle, and it really is just this very middling experience. It's not bad, it's not good, it's not great, you know, it just fits right in there. By the way, Mega Man 3 and 2 are A tier, and now we're dropping to the B tier games. A lot of Mega Man games I feel are B tier, you know? Which isn't bad, it's not C. I'd say C is like average, B is like above average. Mega Man 6 is our first B tier game. And again, it's very by the books, it's by the numbers. They were just playing it very safe. Boss designs are pretty cool, if not default. You know, they have a fire guy, a blizzard guy, you know, the probably have an electric guy, they got a plant guy, they got a knight. The Knight Man is definitely the coolest. The Centaur Man and the Yamato Man are standouts in Mega Man 6 for sure. Those are like the 3 coolest bosses. And there's some of the cooler bosses in general. So, you know, you got some pedigree in here. And I like the storyline, which is weird because I usually don't care about storylines for Mega Man games, but it's a tournament, and tournament storylines are always dope. It's got that shonen thing going on. It's also, I feel like if somebody was just about to get into Mega Man, I'd say, you know, you probably want to play 4 or 6 first. You have a really good chance of beating those, and it'll really get you into the nitty-gritty of Mega Man. Number 7 is Mega Man 10. Definitely better than Mega Man 9. It felt a lot less cheap. I think Bass was a 3rd playable character, so in these games you replace Proto Man, Bass, and Mega Man, which is pretty cool, but they strip Mega Man of his slide and his Mega Buster, and they give it to Proto Man, but Proto Man takes double damage, so that fucking sucks. Give Proto Man his shield, that's more than enough to make him different than, than Mega Man, right? That should be more than enough. But it's not, so they strip Mega Man of his shit, which kind of pisses me off and makes it hard to play. And I don't really remember too much about, like, the game in general. I know there's, like, Nitro Man is one of the, like, probably the coolest boss in the game and one of the coolest bosses in the series. If you're a Transformer and Mega Man, you're probably in my top, you know, like, him and Turbo Man are, like, 2 of my favorites because they're transforming vehicles. It's just, it is what it is. But I think, like, Nitro Man might be the only cool boss in Mega Man 10. And again, it's like Mega Man 6, but with less cool robot masters, you know? Anyway, I digest. That's Mega Man 10. Next up is Mega Man 11. Now, this is a game I played through only one time, which is a shame because I bet this game would be higher in the tier list if I played it more, but I bought it for the Switch, and I should have known that was a mistake. You know, I should have got it on a computer. I could have still been playing it. Now I don't play it. Never played it again. Beat it once, never played it again. I do remember this game having some cool concepts. I liked the double gear system. I thought that was pretty fun to mess around with, and it made it a little more accessible to play without, you know, without making it too easy. You know, if you wanted to slow things down, that was your choice. You don't have to. So that was cool. It was a nice way to get new people into Mega Man, and I liked the boss armors instead of just color swaps. I thought that was a pretty neat addition. But there wasn't really too many things I remember about the game at all. Like, so that's kind of a shame. But I'll have to revisit 11 for sure. B tier. Next up is Mega Man 9. There was a huge pop for this bitch. People were fucking with Mega Man 9, but I'm not gonna lie, it was okay. You know, they stripped Mega Man of his slide and his buster, and they added it into Proto Man's kit, and Proto Man wasn't even out for the original release of the game, so you just had this, like, less Mega Man-y experience to play, and it's like, oh, we're trying to make it feel like Mega Man 2. Like, bitch, chill, alright? Mega Man 2's okay. Like, it's alright. It's not bad. It's not the best one. But that's where I was at with Mega Man 9, really. And I didn't play it, really, when the Proto Man DLC dropped. And I don't like taking double damage, either, for that matter. So yeah, fuck all that shit. And also, there were really cheap deaths at the end of the game. There's this one part with the spikes where you gotta, like, fall and then just, like, get right into this little crevice. I'll never forget it because it's such bullshit. It's a B-tier game. I'd say damn near C. To be honest, you know what? It's C-tier. It's fucking trash. Although it does have some cool boss designs. I liked Splash Woman. She was cool. I don't know how many good bosses were in this game. I don't even think were there any cool bosses? I don't remember any of them. I think Mega Man 10 had better bosses. Just Splash Woman was the only one I could remember. Yeah, Concrete Man. Oh, he's solid. Solid pick, bro. Now we're going into real garbage territory. Mega Man 5. Just, you know, I feel like they're just like, yo, we gotta get a Mega Man game out. Come on. We just made Mega Man X, but people want some Mega Man. So that's Mega Man 5. I even got nothing to say about it. Starman's a cool design with a terrible boss ability. Gyro Man's kind of cool. Crystal Man kind of cool. Damn, there's some cool ones. All right. I see you, Mega Man 5. Still trash, though. Some of the worst boss abilities in the game, that rock thing that goes around you, was garbage. The Star Shield was garbage. It was very lackluster. Very sad time for Mega Man for sure. And the final and worst of the bunch, definitely the C tier champion. Like, I was like, yo, this game's got to go in C tier. It was the first one I decided. I put it at the bottom of the list before I even finished making the list. And that's the original Mega Man. 6 bosses, you're down 2. The stages are kind of meh. The music's kind of meh. There's a score system that's weird. It kind of feels janky. I don't know. I don't like Mega Man 1. I'll go out and say it. I'm not crazy about it. I would never would you play Mega Man 1 if I played all the other ones, I'd say? No. Still skip it. Go play something else. Go play Mega Man 0. Go play Mega Man X. You don't need to play Mega Man 1. As a matter of fact, Capcom should just delete Mega Man 1 and say Mega Man 2 is the first one. That's how I feel about Mega Man 1. But I guess you got to start somewhere, right? You know, you can't build a house without a framework or something. So with that, I'm going to get the hell out of here. Thank you so much for joining us. Actually, let's get Jacko's quick opinion on what Mega Man games he likes. Let's get his order on the screen real quick. Try to get my fat face out of the shot.
It reads from the top, left to right.
Wow, Jacko, you know, I think people are going to have a lot to say about that listing. That's insane, man. You're crazy. You're a crazy cat. That's a crazy cat right there. Look at him. Look at that fucking face. Jesus Christ.